Hi guys, I'm Christian, the creator of this channel, All the Above, ENT, and I'm here for a few reasons, but the first main one being the fact that we just hit 5,000 subscribers. And first things first, I want to thank you guys so much for getting me to, the number in my head and to me how it sounds is incredible. I still I can't say like I'm shocked because I started and I was aiming to reach a mass audience, but it's different than trying to do something and actually doing something, especially because I know the what it takes to do this and the effort and work, consistency, the drive, the want, the need, the passion to do this. And I'm going to spend some time thanking you guys, but I'm also going to spend some time talking about all that passion, all that drive, all that work effort you really need to do this. And I want to tell you guys my journey to this 5,000 subscribers and my journey as for a long time, and even now, I'm by no means a flourishing YouTube channel. I'm proud to say I'm not getting 10 views anymore, but by no means, million views and thousands of views. And I feel like I, I don't hear enough people talk about what it takes to actually do this and all the hard work and dedication that you need, because YouTube is, at least for me, like, even to this day, and maybe it's in my head, and maybe I shouldn't have to feel like this because it is becoming normalized. But when I tell people like, yeah, on the side I do YouTube, like I don't really tell people. I mean, I if it comes up into the conversation, I might let it go, but I'm not like, yeah, my name is Christian. I do this for a living, and then I also, do YouTube on the side, because that's something that I feel like a lot of people look at as, the hell are you doing? Um, this isn't how I talk, so excuse my voice, guys. I don't know what is happening. I need some tea. This is going to be a very honest video. This is going to be the most honest video I ever made. I'm not going to lie to you guys at all. I'm going to be 100% transparent with you. And I also want to. I think it's going to serve me a purpose, at least for my sanity, at least for my brain and heart, just as much as I hope it could serve you a purpose. So, here's my journey. I made this YouTube channel late September 2016. I was 17 years old. I had a vision, I had an idea that I can create a channel with all of my passions and everything I love, in hopes that somebody will flock to one of the passions. And I could do each of the passions so consistently that that audience, even if they only like one of the five things I do, will stick around. So I'm not gonna tell my whole backstory because I covered it in a few videos before. But originally, this channel was for podcast, and it was gonna be all types of different podcasts: basketball podcast, MMA podcast, wrestling podcast. Hopefully, just an entertainment life podcast, movie podcast. It was gonna be so much. Things don't turn out like how they're supposed to. I could tell you a lot of what this channel maybe should have, could have, or in my head was going to be. This was very much so a like backup plan for me as far as content wise. I I guess I have to say used to now, but I used to make music. I haven't made music in like a year and a half, 2 years. I got a few of my songs on this channel. I had a video on this channel, a music video that I had That got taken down, I think, for copyright reasons because I didn't own the beat, but I did pay for a director and I did, use my hard work. Right? And I didn't monetize it, but that's beyond the point. Um, but yeah, so it was kind of like, listen, if I don't do anything with this music thing, I have a content channel where I could do whatever the hell I want. That was the idea. Um, that's where it actually derived from. And eventually, truth be told, is I stopped making music because I'm not going to say I outgrew it. I think I went to music a lot when I was in a bad place mentally, and eventually I was able to pull myself out of that bad place. So I didn't have anything to. I used to rap. I didn't have anything to write about. Nothing. I had a lack of inspiration. So I stopped making music. And questions still from like family members that were listening or old friends that I went to high school with saying, like, oh, what's going on with that? And I'm not going to tell you, like, oh, yeah, I'm happy now. I can't make music. But this was a backup idea for that. And yeah, it started with podcast. Eventually, all of that fell out. It's very time consuming. And especially when you're not getting the views reflected, a lot of people will give up. And that is what happened to a lot of the people I was doing the podcast with. It wasn't worth their time. Understandable. This isn't meant for everybody. And it really pulls on your will and your strength to persevere. But yeah. So I stopped doing the podcast and I was like, okay, I have to do something where I don't need anybody. Thing is, when you're not, at least for me personally, it's hard. It was like that with music for me too. It's hard to do something without the inspiration of your friends and family. So it didn't really work out. Everything ended up changing when I call him my brother. He's a really good friend of mine, but he's like blood to me. I've known him since I was a kid. He moved up here to where I live, not too far from me, and we started doing the universe mode. And that 2K18 universe mode with me and my guy Eddie blew up in my head. At least it was the first breakout for this channel that I had. When I say breakout, you and I think of breakout in different terms. I think breakout like I got 100 views. I did something. So I did that. And a big reason why I did that universe mode with him was because at the time I was in a long distance relationship, and besides working, all the time where I used to spend with my companion, with my girlfriend, it disappeared from me. So I needed something to kind of get my mind off of the free time. I needed to pick up on a hobby. So I went to the gym. I started doing the thing with Eddie, the universe mode with Eddie. Again, 100% transparency. I never thought I could do a long distance relationship in my life. It was a 2 hour drive. You know, especially being in school, full time working. It's like you guys can't really make that much time for each other besides maybe a call at night or and a few texts throughout the day. But in all honesty, you guys helped me bridge a gap between my empty time and a long distance relationship. So that's another thank you. Like that helped out a lot. Not gonna lie. So fast forward, universe mode does pretty well. We don't really get as far as we want to get because again, it's a time constraint thing. In my head, I had all these plans and all these visions of things I can do. Um, and I always kept teasing it. I always kept saying, "Yeah, guys, I'm going to start like a show. I'm going to start vlogs. I'm going to start movie reviews. I'm going to start everything." I went back and looked at my video when I had 4,000 subscribers, which was just about a year ago. And I said that. I said that I'm going to start making a bunch of new content. And I did, kinda. I started. I got a few episodes of Voices of the Youth, which was like a show with me and all my friends. The reason why I got a green screen and everything else, and these lights. Um, but the thing with that was it depended on other people and other people's time, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. It was awesome. It was me literally chopping it up with friends. Wasn't getting much views, but I can't expect to get much views off of a new series. And to be honest, I don't know if if you want me to be real, I don't know if it's a good marketing plan. I don't know if it's a good idea to do a bunch of different things on one channel. I'm trying it. I'm gonna try it because I don't like to think of, at least now, I don't like to think of this channel as um an extension of different platforms. I like to think of this channel as an extension of me. All the above in my head was going to be because I wanted to cover everything. Like, even if I wasn't doing it, I wanted to cover everything so anybody can flock to at least one thing. The truth is, at least right now, I can't do that. But I can be all the above. I can be the one that I could turn on the camera and talk about whatever is on my mind, which can be literally any topic: basketball, any sport, entertainment, music, movies, wrestling. It's so much. And I think I'm finally coming to the understanding that that's what I want this channel to be. Maybe that changes in the next year. It's always going to change. I mean, I have a business plan in my head. I go to school for business. I have all that in my head, but the truth is I I'm still figuring it out. I'm still figuring it out. And what I feel like people don't talk about is I feel like a lot of people look at YouTube as a money thing. Like, oh, all the kids are doing YouTube. They're making such great money off of it. 100% transparency. I got monetized right around, well, I was eligible for monetization around the time where 2K19 came out, which was, for anybody who doesn't watch that series, late October. So I got monetized shortly after that. So it might have been November, mid-November. It took like 6 weeks to get through that process. So that happened. So let's say I can definitely say I've been monetized all of 2019. Again, I'm not a big YouTuber. I got one video with 55,000 views, and that thing is like my holy grail. Like, I hold that to like my biggest accomplishment in goddamn life. And I have made, personally, what I have cashed in is $160. And then I do it with another partner for most of my videos, so I'm not a greedy bastard. I feed my friends. That's my brother. So yeah. So it is definitely not a, I'm not gonna say I reaped any real financial monetary value off of this because I bought lights, I bought cameras, well, mics, tripods, green screens, game capture cards, webcams. I had to, when I was 16, I had to make the decision because of music to invest in a MacBook. These were all things that I spent in order to create. And from all that, I can safely say, personally, I pocketed, I think, $80. So if you guys are interested in making YouTube videos for money, don't try that. Please don't, because that shouldn't be the goal. And 100% transparency, that was absolutely the goal for me. I was 17 when I made this channel, and I was thinking, listen, if I could work at this for a year and make money off of it where I don't have to work my job anymore, success. And it's 3 years. I'm at my job and actually am even more in it than I was before. Now I'm one of the managers at my job, and so now I'm tasking a lot more responsibility. So if you're doing this for money, don't. I do it now because it really completes me, and anytime where I'm not spending it on the YouTube channel, I am kind of feel like it's an empty void. Yeah, so if you're doing it money, please don't. It's not gonna pay any bills, and it's gonna be way more of a credit than a debit. So please don't do it for money. I think that what really keeps me wanting to do it the most, the views are awesome, likes are cool, but it's the comments that I like the most. The comments that say, "You guys continue to make my day," or "I look forward to your videos every time I come back from school." It sounds cliche, but I've gotten comments that were a little darker and said like, "Hey, I was really going through something, and like you guys kind of just make me forget about it for like an hour. So I want to thank you." And I want to do the opposite, and I want to thank you guys because I've been in that position before, and I'm not anything without the people that are behind the screens on their laptop. I'm nothing. So this 5,000 subscribers, I had 10, but these 5,000 subscribers mean more to me than any other like value that I have. Means more to me than actual physical money. I don't comment on nothing, but I'll be big fans of channels. So I trust me, guys. If you guys are, if I'm talking to you, if this all directs to you, and you don't comment on any one of my videos, there is no hard feelings because I am you, and I don't comment on nothing. But so thank you for watching and just supporting me through your view every time because you're awesome just as much as everybody else. Um, to talk a little bit more about my journey, YouTube now is getting a lot tougher for me to do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not in a long distance relationship, but the good news is it's not because me and my girlfriend broke up. It's because that she moved in with me now. Granted, it's not like I moved out and she moved in. It's more like I'm still in and she moved in. So like I'm in the basement of my parents' house, like the cliche of what I feel like everybody portrays YouTubers to be. I'm hoping in a few years that I have enough money to get out of here, and I don't know if I want to go far. I don't know if I want to go down the block, but yeah. So with that being said, like right now I'm really trying to get as much money as possible. So that means I'm putting in a lot of hours at my job, and I'm 100% transparency. I am a manager at Adidas and love everything I do. I'm looking to try to move up even more within the company. 40 hours a week at work, trying to have a social life with my girlfriend, the girl I plan on marrying. Um, then on top of that, going to school. I'm going to graduate next semester in the spring semester. And then on top of all that, there is a lot of things that just naturally go on in somebody's life. My grandfather passed away recently. I had that go on in my life, and I had to put YouTube. I had to, like, things don't stop. The world doesn't stop around you, and YouTube essentially like kind of is my world, and I had to stop my world for that. to handle all of that. Things move on, and another hard truth that nobody says is it can move past you. I hate to say it, but I could stop making a video right now and the world goes on. I'm a decimal in a $1 trillion figure. So, with that being said, I have questioned stopping YouTube more times than I ever had in the past months. And in my head, I kind of committed to like this, not this year as in 2019, but probably 2020 as being like my last effort of giving it everything I got. And it's like I can't keep going to get $100. As much as I love doing it, it's not attainable. But with that also being said, I question this mad times, a bunch of times, and I come back to the fact that, all right, but I'm about to finish college, so that frees up 40 hours of my day, or at least like 30 hours of my day. I'm not doing the math right now, but so maybe that's really my chance. Maybe I could really go full-fledged and try to record my heart out. And then recently I've been presented with the opportunity to go for my master's degree. And if you want me to be honest with you, I don't want to do it at all. But something that I think I should do. But it's kind of scaring me a bit because one, I'm tired of school, and to do a master's program, which is different than just being a college kid, being a full-time worker, trying to maintain and manage a relationship. And it's not like it's a kid relationship. I'm in a very serious relationship. I live with my significant other, and that's a lot. And to do other things, it will be a challenge. And I like it to in my head think that maybe I'm getting these challenges on purpose, because when you're challenged is when you figure if you want it or not. There's a, I can't say if it's a quote, but there's an idea that I heard before that's basically like, if you don't want to like succeed as you want to breathe, then you're never going to. And I'm trying my hardest to, grasp for that last air of breath, and sometimes the wind is taken out of me. But here I am. I mean, 5,000 subscribers. I don't see myself stopping. It's a rough journey. It isn't. I wish I could just do this for a living. It sounds so cool in my head. And it was the idea that I had before I was 17 and actually made the channel. It was always an idea in my head. I mean, all those times where I thought about giving up, I haven't gave up, is because of 5,000 people. That is you guys. So the biggest of thank yous to you, and I wish I could say I had future plans for the channel, but I don't know if I do. I tried doing the Laker videos, and I'm the biggest Laker fan ever. Big Laker fan. But it's hard. It's hard to talk about a lot of games, talk about an injury, talk about all that. The editing process is for sure hard. I try to do the channel with my guys, and I think it was a good like pilot. And if I ever got the opportunity to do it, where I have the time to do it, I would absolutely do it again. I would definitely like to start doing these videos more and just talk. People just don't talk about the journey and the toll it really takes on you. I have had nights where I've been up recording videos all day, editing videos at night into the next morning, then studying for school, going into a test, still acing the exam, to go to work, to go to the gym, to come back, to edit videos, record videos, and it's a looping cycle that never ends. And sometimes I feel like a well-oiled machine. Sometimes I feel like a hoopty that is on its last legs that has no more gas in the tank. Right now, I have a tune-up, got a nice oil change, I'm good to go. But the journey of being a YouTuber, a struggling YouTuber, is something that is very hard. And consistency is something that I always struggled with. The thing is, I always have the ideas in my head. I always have the projections. Sometimes I even have enough to start the projection. But sometimes I don't have enough to finish that projection. Universe mode was the first thing I was able to confidently do, and I think that was semi-successful. It's just difficult. From here on out, I can guarantee universe mode videos. I don't know what else I could guarantee. Do you guys want to see, and I'm 100% transparent with you. If you could be 100% transparent with me, do you want to see other content? Would you like to see me vlog? Would you like to see me? I don't think I have enough time to honestly right now at least sit down, do a movie review, but I could do like thoughts of movies like right after, just kind of like raw thoughts, because those are my favorite type of reviews. Um, I could do that. I'm gonna try my hardest to do the Laker videos because I just love my damn Lakers. I think that's probably all I could really handle right now, and I think that's what I gotta focus on. I gotta focus on what I can handle and what is attainable. So, but are you guys interested in seeing that? So, I kind of want you guys to be transparent and give that back to me as well. So let me know. The idea now is that you guys like the person behind the content just as much as you enjoy the content. And I hope that over the past 3 years, I was able to do that for you guys. And for 5,000 of you, you guys have made me feel like I hold some type of value, not necessarily the content. So I appreciate you guys. You guys are great at helping self confidence. So I can tell you that much. But yeah. So hopefully from now on out, I can be a little better with, you know, expressing I'm a YouTuber. I mean, it's my parents. The parents thing is a hard thing too, where it's like, what are you doing? Because they question it. They never seen it before. They didn't grow up with that. But they kind of recognize that now. They think I can make money off of it, and I don't think they know everything else behind it though, as far as what it does for me. But it is what it is. To give advice to you guys who are trying to do YouTube, my advice is just mentally prepare yourself, because doing this will give you bitterness, frustration, anger, jealousy. You're gonna look at other channels and you're gonna be like, I cannot believe this bullcrap has done these numbers. So prepare for jealousy, prepare for envy, prepare for sleepless nights, prepare for being drained, prepare for all that. Prepare to have your life changed if you commit to it. in because I have to. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going for a master's. I gotta make that decision soon. But the first thing I thought about was, how am I gonna do YouTube? And I know that sounds stupid to a lot of people, because they'll be like, "Are you kidding me? It's a master's degree or it's a YouTube video." School, I'm great at school. Doesn't make me happy. You guys do. So would you like to do what makes you happy, or would you like to do what kind of just because money? Yay, the world revolves around money. I hate it. But so prepare for all these type of feelings. But if you persevere, you can prepare for joy, relief, confidence, happiness, resolution, and the overall feeling of being appreciated by complete strangers. And to me, that is what this goal really means to me. So, yeah, like I said, this may be the last year I do YouTube as far as 2020 goes. Maybe. I'm really giving, for those who watch my Universe World, I'm really giving this year all of my effort. That's why I'm kicking it off with, like, I gotta give it my all right now. That's why I'm doing a giveaway. And like I said, I pocketed $80, and this video game cost $60. So now I'm seeing $20 out of the $80 that I made. So, but how selfish do I sound to have my life being tokened by you guys and not try to give back at all? That's stupid. I'm not selfish. So yeah, I'm giving it my all. I'm trying hard, and I know a lot of you guys appreciate me, and I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for 5,000 subscribers. I want to thank you for changing my life. It sounds minimal. It sounds 5,000 sounds small. Again, a decimal of trillions. But what can I say, man? It was all worth it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you can like and subscribe. And if you have a friend that's doing YouTube, I hope you can share this with them. I hope you can, if you're yourself doing YouTube, I hope you can, well, I hope you can't relate to it, because I want you to feel awesome by yourself. I hope you can relate to the good things. But yeah, I just want you guys to know what's behind it all. I want to reveal the curtain for you guys. But yeah, so for anybody who's new to my channel, thank you, and I hope to see you again soon. I can definitely try to do more videos like this. These are fun videos for me. My voice isn't always like this, and this wasn't me. Granted, this was a very heartfelt video. This wasn't me being emotional. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me right now. But yeah. So thank you guys for watching once again. And if I don't see you, have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Or good evening, good afternoon, good night. Whatever Truman Show said.